Hello everyone, this is Remlo from 40k Theories, and welcome to this new episode of 40k Lore for Newcomers. For this episode, nominated on Patreon by Felix Argyle, we will be taking a brief look at the inner circle of the Dark Angels. This video will be a brief overview for certain events that may be explored in greater depth within additional videos in the future. So without further ado, let's begin.
If you wish to become a master, look beyond the qualities that ensured your ascension to the First Company. Internalize the truths you have already learned. Use them to fuel a penitent fire that will only be quenched by the waters of redemption.
The Inner Circle is the name given to an organization that exists within the upper echelons of the Unforgiven, the collective term given to the Dark Angels chapter of the Adeptus Astartes and their various successors. The Inner Circle is comprised of the Dark Angels' most elite officers, such as the masters or captains of each of the chapter's companies, members of the chapter's chaplaincy, several high-ranking librarians, and a number of specially chosen warriors who have proven themselves worthy of such an honor. While the other chapters of the Unforgiven have inner circles of their own, their chapter masters, somewhat uniquely, also serve as members of the Dark Angels' own inner circle. Despite including multiple chapter masters, who in theory should all hold equal rank with one another, it is the master of the Dark Angels chapter itself who holds the highest authority both within that chapter's inner circle, as well as the Unforgiven as a whole, reflected by the holding of the title of Supreme Grand Master. While the inner circle will help guide the actions and policies of the Unforgiven, its primary purpose is to safeguard any and all knowledge pertaining to the existence of the Fallen, those members of the original Dark Angels Legion that turned traitor during the events of the Horus Heresy over 10,000 years ago. Because of this, each and every member of the Inner Circle is someone who has been inducted into the ranks of the Deathwing Company, thus learning the truth regarding both the chapter's history as well as that of the Fallen. As such, any member of the Dark Angels chapter whose skill, loyalty to the chapter, and trustworthiness is proven beyond a shadow of a doubt is, in theory at least, eligible to be inducted into the ranks of the Inner Circle. However, this does not extend to the chapter's Tech Marines, who, out of all the chapter's officers, are the only ones to be completely barred from becoming members of the Inner Circle. This is due to what is perceived by the Dark Angels as conflicting loyalties, as Tech Marines, thanks to their role in maintaining the chapter's weaponry and equipment, are closely tied to the Adeptus Mechanicus, and strongly adhere to the tenets of the Cult Mechanicus, a religion based around the worship of the Machine God. The role and structure of the Inner Circle itself remained unchanged for thousands of years, but would undergo a minor restructuring following the return of the Dark Angels Primarch, Lionel Johnson. As Primarch of the Dark Angels, the Lion's authority surpasses even that of the chapter's Supreme Grand Master, placing him at the head of the proverbial table. Indeed, not only has the Lion headed up meetings of the Inner Circle within the Dark Angels themselves, but he has also sat in council with the Inner Circles of several of their successor chapters. As well as this, an innermost circle of sorts within the Inner Circle of the Dark Angels now exists, as Lionel Johnson will hold clandestine meetings with the highest ranking members of the Inner Circle within the Primarch's hidden chambers, the location of which only being revealed to those individuals who have proven themselves worthy to learn of such a secret by completing the rite of the Veiled Door. It is here where matters of the utmost importance and secrecy are discussed, matters that can fundamentally shape and alter the fate of not just the Dark Angels and their fellow Unforgiven chapters, but the entire Imperium of Man. In addition, the return of the Lion also saw the introduction of the Inner Circle Companions, warriors of unparalleled skill and ferocity who act as bodyguards to the greatest heroes of the Unforgiven. Little is known about these mysterious warriors, for they communicate only to other members of their brotherhood via heavily encrypted Vox transmissions, leaving their identities and agendas a complete mystery to all, save for the Lion himself. This has even led to rumours that the companions are, in truth, members of the Risen, those fallen Dark Angels who have been redeemed in the eyes of their Primarch and seek to further atone for their past sins, though such rumours, as of now, remain unconfirmed. And that concludes this edition of 40k Lore for Newcomers. If you liked this video, consider supporting us on Patreon for more content. To those that are new to 40k, we hope you learned something. So leave a comment below, and thanks for watching.